Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Gaylord Perry is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you're watching one of the best to ever take the mound. Over 300 career wins. Well, what he's done in his career has been absolutely spectacular. And he's still going strong. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Jackie Robinson heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 42.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. One away.
In the second spot tonight,
Ted Williams will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Chris Bryant.
Perry into his motion. First pitch on its way. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Cubs. Hunter Valentine will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, 2 innings pitched in his last start. That's great if you're a reliever, but no bueno if you're starting. You're going to have to do a lot better job in this one.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton's under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting second,
Carlos Gomez will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And if you're a pitcher, that's not the kind of call you want to be seeing. 2 batters into a ball game.
Still 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Right to Espinoza. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this former
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Mark Trumbo will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. 1-1, here it is. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1 after 1 No score. Bryce Harper makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Joey Votto.
Terry gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Eric Ibar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Cameron Rupp will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
He's set. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Freddie Freeman will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. In there at the knees, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Matt Holliday comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only one hit in his last 4 ball games. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded down the third baseline. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Number 48 will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Adani Echeverria will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. And this goes right past him. Oh, my, that might plate 2. And not in time as the second run scores. Cesar Hernandez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Slurve in there, strike 1.
Yeah, your instincts tell you that it's going to be outside, but he has such great movement that it comes back to catch the corner.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Carlos Gomez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Mike Schmidt will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Smoke toward third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So Justin Upton will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season.
Yeah, Matty, he has been having a nice season for sure, but when you look into the numbers a little more closely, he's been scuffling a little bit lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games.
Perry sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Danny Espinosa will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Ted Williams will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Two one. Here it is. 3-1 now. Is this a situation where they're just being careful with a base open here?
It sure looks that way, but it's still early enough where you don't want to put too many guys on base and risk a big inning.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, this guy had settled in and was just cruising along until this point, working carefree on that 3-0 lead. But one slip here and it's going to cost him. Now all of a sudden, that lead shrinks down to just a single run.
Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Mark Trumbo digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. John Lackey is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Mark Trumbo will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The left fielder, number
So
7.
with 2 gone, in steps Matt Holliday. And this is low, ball 1.
No strike.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Perry's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Joey Votto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Eric Ibar will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
From the stretch. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Schmidt. The throw. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. So striding in, Cameron Rupp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And now with first and third, 1 out, this guy definitely holds the key to the inning here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the. Stephen Vogt is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Catcher, Stephen.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Number 48 stands in, into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A little bouncer. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit to short. Espinosa's up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Justin Upton heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1 pitch on its way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Danny Espinosa is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Robinson takes it in, and Robinson will throw him out. One gone.
Now batting.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there. Mark Trumbo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch up.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Freddie Freeman will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Right to him. And they will tag him out between first and second. Matt Holliday digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2. Stephen Vogt steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ted Williams will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Holliday is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Bryce Harper will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 5-2.
Leading off for the Brewers, designated hitter, number 4.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Lackey's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Adeiny Echeverria will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Caught a break there. 2 away. Cesar Hernandez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a breaking ball to start him out. Lackey's ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in now, Carlos Gomez. He singled his last time up. That tails back over strike 1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Joey Votto is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Vogt gathers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Eric Ibar stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. This one's flared out toward left. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now. Cameron Rupp will stand in for a third time now. His previous efforts left something to be desired as he popped out and bounced into a double play.
Yeah, he's been a deficit at the plate for his guys so far.
Foul at home plate. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. So now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Justin Upton stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Brad Brock will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Danny Espinosa will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Echeverria for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the... Mike Schmidt steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Erasmo Ramirez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Mike Schmidt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Mike Schmidt.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Robinson is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Swing and a line drive. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And Jackie Robinson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Ted Williams.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Number 46, Oliver Perez.
To short, hit hard. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away. Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Left fielder.
Hit hard to short.
Holiday.
Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out.
Up next for
Stephen Vogt stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind. Oh, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Hit hard back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Number 48 steps into the box. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Get out of here.
Adeiny Echeverria gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone. Goose Gossage is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54. Goose.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Bryce Harper. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Gossage has the target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Gomez, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's a 5-3 game now. Here's Eric Ibar now. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Cameron Rupp makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport.
And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.